Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer found this electric scooter to be an impressive machine, offering a lot of value. Our reviewer was particularly struck by its performance, noting that while cruising on a medium speed setting, they managed to travel 29 miles and still had some battery life to spare, estimating a few more miles were possible at a slower pace. Despite weighing around 204 pounds, they were able to reach a top speed of 27 miles per hour. The electrically assisted brakes provide exceptionally short stopping distances, and the headlight is remarkably bright for nighttime visibility. Other thoughtful features include turn signals that beep as a reminder to switch them off, and a folding mechanism that makes it simple to store or transport in a vehicle. While the trigger-style throttle took some time to master, our reviewer eventually grew accustomed to it. However, there were a few quirks to be aware of right out of the box. The scooter arrived with some missing hardware for the foot brace, and the handlebars required a manual adjustment to align properly with the front wheel. The design of the steering column means that as the handlebars are raised, they also move closer to the rider, which can feel a bit encroaching. For taller individuals, the stock seat post might also prove too short for comfortable riding, an issue compounded by the sprung post that compresses under weight. Our reviewer solved this by purchasing a longer aftermarket post. Despite these minor and somewhat subjective drawbacks, the overall impression is that this scooter is an outstanding value. It boasts a quiet motor, heavy-duty tires suitable for light off-roading, and a suspension that does a reasonable job of absorbing bumps. For the performance it delivers, from its long range to its powerful brakes, this client considers it a bargain, ultimately recommending it as a great option for seated riding.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer wanted to wait until they had put a solid 350 miles on this e-scooter before sharing their thoughts, mentioning there's a definite learning curve when moving from a basic model to a more advanced one like this. After getting accustomed to it, our reviewer has been thoroughly impressed with its capabilities. In terms of real-world performance, this personal vehicle delivers. During city driving on the highest speed setting, it consistently achieves over 35 miles of range, and our reviewer even managed to push it to 39 miles on a slightly slower setting. While it can reach a top speed of about 27 miles per hour on a full charge, you can expect a more typical average of 24 miles per hour as the battery level drops, which is still plenty fast for most commutes. The ride quality is a standout feature. This device handles bumps and minor off-road situations, like when a sidewalk suddenly disappears, with ease. The shocks soften up over time, which actually improves the ride, and our client suggests that simply bending your knees slightly makes for a very smooth experience. The brakes are incredibly powerful and highly adjustable. It's important to find a good balance and to use both at the same time to avoid locking up the wheels. It feels very sturdy and well built, with lights that are great for nighttime visibility. While it has more heft than a lightweight, entry-level scooter, the weight is manageable, and our reviewer can still carry it up and down a flight of stairs without issue. After extensive use, the battery is still holding a strong charge. Our client does recommend checking that all the pre-installed bolts are tight upon arrival, and suggests that a few easy maintenance steps, like using tire slime to prevent flats and silicone lubricant for the folding joints, go a long way.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer recently shared their experience with an electric scooter, highlighting its impressive construction and performance. Our reviewer noted right away that the scooter feels incredibly well built, a testament to its solid engineering. After doing extensive research on various models, this client found this particular scooter to stand out, especially concerning its battery life, which they described as seeming to last forever. It consistently delivers on its advertised top speed of 28 mph, making for an efficient commute or enjoyable ride. Digging deeper, our reviewer even took the time to dismantle parts of the scooter, including the battery and controller, confirming that everything inside is robustly constructed with new, quality components, though there are certainly a lot of wires. Comfort wasn't overlooked. The seat is reportedly very comfortable, and the inclusion of a convenient foot stop for when the seat is removed is a thoughtful touch. The lighting system received praise for its effectiveness, with cool turn signals, though the horn was deemed annoying and a higher headlight placement would be preferred. One minor drawback mentioned was the extended time required for a full charge. Despite these small points, the ride quality itself is smooth and enjoyable. This client did encounter a flat tire, noting that changing the inner tube proved to be a bit of a hassle. Another point of frustration was the delivery process, which inconveniently required a signature, forcing our reviewer to adjust their schedule significantly to receive the package. A key piece of advice shared by this client addresses a common concern. Some users might find the scooter isn't reaching its maximum speed. This is due to a factory speed limiter. To unlock its full potential, one simply needs to hold down the left brake, then turn on the key, push the red mode button until the LCD screen illuminates, and finally pull down on the accelerator 3 times. Following these S.
And that's a wrap. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Got questions? Let's chat in the comments. See you soon.